Okay, so the special program for the 2.6 stream just did end, and I safely have to say this is probably the most boring patch we've had in Starro history. But just like usual, I'm going to be taking you over a quick recap of everything you need to know, which is practically just everything noteworthy, so you really didn't have to suffer like I did. I am jealous of you guys watching this video because it was just brutal to watch the stream with the unbearable raps and just dragging on and dragging on and dragging on. It was so bad. But yeah, anyway, before I get to the video, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the bell, come for more videos like this or you'll lose your next 50-50. Let's get into it. So as we do have the promo art, as we do see, nothing new here. The art looks really nice, and as we move on, we had this thing in the beginning, which was practically just a yap fest. Did show us rappa early, but yeah, pretty much else. We just got a little PV, which was just some extra screenshots right here. Yeah, so we have Robin being a DJ. That was pretty funny, but yeah, that was about it. And then we do have the 2.6 is coming soon, and actually getting into the proper thing. Followed by that, we had this insane Yap Fest, which finally did show us some new parts of the map, because the whole thing we're doing is a part of a university that's sort of like 3 different universities. We are going back to Penacony for this update, and yep, as you see, there's bird things. This lasted for so absurdly long, and it was so annoying. But the only thing it really showed us was some parts of the new maps, as we do see Paperfold University, and then we got little points of views, different areas, so more chests, more primos. There's going to be a good amount, as you do see, there's a lot of areas, so this is some nice exploration we can actually end up doing. And then we do have the Trailblaze Continuance available, since obviously it is a new update. So with this whole thing, we're going to be going back to Penacony, and we're going to have access to all these new parts. So if you are a exploration crack fiend, this is probably going to be a great thing for you, because for the most part, it does look relatively big, despite being a patch that is more of a filler from what it seems, especially considering what we're getting in 2.7. But obviously we do have the continuance quest, because when do we not? And then it kind of cut into a rappa thing where it just showed the animations and such. And as we do see, if you don't know, rappa is the only character coming out in 2.6 that is due being Imaginary Erudition. She is not looking too hot kit wise. She's looking hot as a character, but that's besides the point. But obviously this isn't a kit video, this is just to recap you over what the stream was, so I'll probably have a separate video talking more about rappa. But if you didn't know, she is going to be the only character coming out in 2.6, and she's Imaginary Erudition. There is a new enemy type, which is practically just the same thing as the actual things that drain your energy that we already have. At least from what it seems, they might actually not drain your energy, but it does seem that they do a thing. They can combine like this, which is very odd. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this, but I guess it's there. And then the actual banners. So of course, rappa is the only new character in the first half. There is the banners right here. There is this awful lineup of 4 stars. I don't know what they were thinking, but we have Lynx, Drei, and Yukong, which for the most part, the only one you're really going to use here is Drei if you really like her for break, I guess. And then Lynx, I guess, if you don't have a premium sustain. For the 4 stars on the actual Lycon, though, are actually pretty good. We have this new Lycon right here. We have the, I forgot what this one is called, but it was an Erudition Lycon that's break. I'm pretty sure this is the best 4-star option for rappa. I, despite being a whale, do not own this Lycon because I didn't summon on the Lycon banner when it was out that this was on. And then Under the Blue Sky is a really nice destruction Lycon as well. And a part of the first half rerun is the boy IL Danheng. So he is finally going to be back. This is his second rerun, as we did have the first one come out when Penacony did come out, and now that we're returned to Penacony, he is back. Personally, I wanted to go for E2 when he came back, but honestly, I don't think I want to anymore, so I'm probably just not going to bother. And I want you guys to brace yourselves, because I know this is going to be brutal for a lot of people for the second half. So first, we have the new Lycon right here. It doesn't tell us what we do, but it is an Abundance 4-star. And now for the reruns, again, brace yourselves. Acheron will be returning in the second half of 2.6. The 4 stars are very mid besides Pela, but most people probably have her E6 already. The 4-star lineups are pretty mid besides the 4-star one right here, but it is literally on the Lycon banner, so if you're pulling on the Lycon, you probably want to get it anyways unless you lose a 75, but this Lycon is a fantastic option if you're using her beside a slow unit. So Acheron is finally going to be running, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to pick her up if you're newer to the game, or maybe if you skipped her originally, or you might even going to be going for the E2. And then followed by this is the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, a unit that was skipped absurdly a good amount for some reason. The boy Sekkaku no Chansta, wait, wrong character. The boy Aventurine is actually going to be back as well. So yes, this second half is Acheron and Aventurine, which I'm pretty sure in Starro is the highest selling patch, because in 2.1 it was both of these. Well, it was Acheron and then Luotra rerun, and then it was Aventurine with the Jinglu rerun, but it was mainly for Acheron and Aventurine that sold. Mainly Acheron, but now people know how broken Aventurine is, this, so I'm sure a lot of people can go for him as well. So if you are saving for either of these characters, or maybe you're saving for both, I wish you the best of luck because this is insane. Part of me does hope. I do like this new format where it's just 2 reruns on 1 patch and then 1 new character. It's kind of similar to what Genshin does a lot, because Genshin often has 1 character and then multiple reruns, which is very easy on the wallet if you are a longer player, and also helps people catch up to the reruns more faster. But again, this is a very brutal patch. They decided, usually they mix it up, but no, they decided to throw in all of the 2.1 patches into this. So if you're subbing for these, I pray for you. And then this new event, which does seem like a budget rhythm event. It seems extremely boring, but this is the UI. Apparently the Trailblazer is supposed to help Rappa gain inspiration, or just get others to get inspiration. So you go around, you can do stuff, you select this, you know, again, you go around, you talk to Thing, and there's this mini rhythm game that you have to play. And supposedly, according to Albert, if you mess up once, it fumbles the entire thing. So that's gonna be very cringe. But there is also a new 4-star light cone that is going to be coming out with it. That is a destruction light cone. So another new free light cone to add it to the barracks. There's another event that is seeming to be more of an assignment / AFK thing. You practically just go up, it's by sample, I guess. So you just go up to these things and areas and you trade in materials, you get the rewards. There's really nothing much to talk about. It's practically just whatever. And then we do have the return of the assignment event with the Boo Hill thing, which is, again, is practically just your normal assignments. You do it, there's a certain amount you can do. Once you're done, you can't get more, but it gives you an okay amount of Jades. Really easy event, but again, there's really nothing to do, so this is already kind of sad. Yep, as I was mentioning, the assignments. And then there is a new DLC to Simulate a Universe, which, I'm not gonna lie with you guys, is looking nothing that crazy. It's practically just the same stuff. There's some extra stuff that you can do here, like there's different buffs. You can do this kind of stuff where you select what you're doing. Then there's also this, which once again, you can select, choose what you're doing. You get different kinds of buffs, just practically like any other simulator update. You can also combine lower rarities to make a higher rarity, so that's at least cool. I wish the other modes had that. But yo, if this is Herta, she's looking kinda fine, no cap. Let me know what you guys think. And I already made a video on this, so if you saw that, you can see that I was right. They are returning the actual old event 4-stars that were no longer obtainable onto the Herta shop for not 8, thankfully, because it's a 4-star. They are reduced by half, so you only need 4 and then 1 for each Ascension material. I forgot how much you actually get per week, but I'm pretty sure it's 1, so you need at least 4 weeks to get 1, and then every week you can get the Ascension for it. So if you are a newer player, or you might have missed it while you were playing, or maybe not gotten them all for whatever reason, boom, you can officially get them from the actual shop, which is going to help out a lot. Then we have a new Staggered Shadow material, which is going to be for Rappa. It's for the imaginary characters, so if we get more Pentaconi characters from imaginary, they're probably going to be using this. So Sunday, probably going to use it as well, but again, I'd wait on that. And then, as usual, we have Garden of Plenty plus the Planet Fisher, you know, 2 times the drops, 2 times the garbage. You know, they refuse to fix relic systems, they just keep giving this to us. And to top it all off, we do got Genshins Anniversary with the 1 week login for giving us a total multi. We get this every update, so this is nothing special. And yet, that is practically it. As you guys can see, this is a very filler patch. This is probably the biggest thing we're getting, but this is probably not even that big either. So I am not really looking forward to this because it looks like an extremely boring patch. I don't really like when games incorporate rhythm games. If I want to play a rhythm game, I'll just boot up Osu or something. But yep, the events are seeming to be a AFK events with the assignments and such, and then this. And the main things are the reruns are going to have their backs being carrying everything, because these are 2 of the most sought after units at the moment. So I'm sure a lot of people are going crazy for this. And I doubt anyone is subbing on the first half, because Rappa, if you like her design, then you probably get her because her design is really cool, but from what we know, she doesn't seem that powerful. And then Daheng, I don't know if anyone's actually going to summon for him because he is sort of falling off and he's kind of just showing his age now. So it is what it is. And then we had the new area and such with the new Trailblazer, but yeah, there's practically nothing else. But yep, that is practically the update. I'm just going to end it off with Aventurine right here because you know it's Aventurine. Let me know how you guys feel about this update. Yep, peace out.